What we do here is go back.
What's going on, everyone? So, I'm not going to do a weekly wrap-up thing, but I'm going to do this as my realization in a sense, or not realization, but my focus in a sense, I guess, for the week, or from this past week. And it's on, I revolve a lot of my life in a sense around taking accountability for your own actions, taking accountability for your part in everything that's going on in your life, if you have a part that plays into it especially. And one of the things that I've come to quickly learn is that trying to do these YouTube videos is not easy. Like, it's easy if I was to literally just record and throw it up, but to do any type of editing or to check and see, like, listening to it over again, even any of this, it's not as quick of a process as, in a sense, I guess I assumed, although I figured it took a lot of work, because everybody says it took a lot of work, and I can imagine it taking a lot of work. So I kind of got it, but now doing it, I was like, wow, this is a lot, especially with the fact that I have a new baby, work 8:30 to 4:30 every day. Like, I don't have this overabundance of free time, and especially now with the new baby, I really don't have this overabundance of just, I can sit down and do editing or take this time out to record and set this up and get this done and upload this here. And then I threw the extra on top of trying to start a vlog channel at the same time. Now, while that editing doesn't take as long as in the sense of adding things to it, it takes a while to sift through the footage and put together. But this is one thing where I said to myself, that's it. This is what I have to do. This is what it entails. If I'm going to do this, I have to do this. This means I cannot use the excuse of, well, I don't have time to get stuff up, so I can't do it. Well, if that's the case, then okay, cool, but accept it that you're accepting that as your excuse for not doing it. You want to do something, you want to get content out, you want to add stuff to your channel, you want to share your opinion, so then you have to make the sacrifices in life that are going to need to be made to accomplish that. Which means I'm going to have to take some of whatever free time I do have and be a little bit more useful with it. One that I've added in was doing things on my lunch break, like I am now, where instead of just sitting out and relaxing for the hour and watching something or listening to something, I'm taking this time to either record or trying to remember to bring my laptop so I can upload, possibly start editing, but just to do little things to free up the space that I need on my phone, or try and free up space on my computer and doing things like that. But it's rather than making an excuse not to do it, which I did for a very long time, and then though I feel I had a valid excuse, it was still kind of bullshit, because I could have done something about it and I was choosing not to. So once I was given that which I was holding off from the most, which I did need, I said I have to stop making excuses. So now that I started, my next excuse was really almost quickly to jump to oh wow, I don't really have the time to get up what I get up. So I said, that's a fact. I will state that as a fact. I do not have the time to edit and do what I had thought I would be able to do. But rather than using that excuse and running from it with okay, well, I just won't do it, I said, okay, I want to still do this, and I'm still going to do this, so I'm just going to adjust the amount that I do. Or I won't put a burden on myself to try and push out so much, or to make things so great, I guess. I will still make them great in my own mind to my own extent. But rather than sticking with or using the fact of the matter, I don't have as much time as I thought, and this is requiring a lot more work than I thought. There are two ways I could have gone, or there are multiple, but two of the ones that I've paid attention to is stop doing it or keep doing it and figure out a way to keep doing it. There's really kind of not much in between, I guess. There really isn't much other choice to do. there's extras where I could not do it and complain about it, or I could do it and complain about it. But why would I complain about it if I'm going to do it? Like, I have that right, and there are points in time, yes, where you're going to complain, but I'll just accept it as the reality of the matter. I have to. This is going to require work and use of free time that I usually would use to myself. And I'm going to take that time and put it to now something else, and that's it. I can complain, but what's the point? I know what I'm doing. I'm choosing to do it. This isn't a decision that's made for me. Nobody says I have to put up these YouTube videos. Nobody says I have to put my opinion out there. But I am. So, rather than making an excuse and running with that, I'm taking the same fact of the matter and using it as motivation to just figure out another way to do it. Don't get so caught up in the fact that, oh, this has now become difficult. Say, okay, yes, this is difficult. This has now become harder than I expected it to be. I did not plan for this. I was not ready for this. However, this is what I have. So now what do I do? If I want to keep doing it, then I'll figure out a way to keep doing it. That's not going to make it overly stressful on myself. I'm not going to beat myself up for not getting up stuff. I will still try and stick to getting it done, and I will still try and produce things, but there's no demand for anything at the moment, so I'm literally freely giving out whatever I'm giving anyway. If there became a demand, it's a different story, you handle it differently, but at the moment there's no demand. Yes, you learn to take facts of the matter, and rather than using them as excuses not to do things, if you really want to do them, that is, and find a way to be constructive with it. Help improve yourself. Have a good one.